please welcome our 2017 Founders Award recipient, Matthew Stewart.
Can we go back? This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. So we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Can we go back? This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. So we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Now, like a kid, thank you. I'm so down.
Wait a second here. If I had this font, I wouldn't need these. But thank you for the light, so I still don't need it. Well, thank you, everybody. I really appreciate the videos. It's the nicest thing anybody's ever said about me, and I can't believe we strung that many together. I do remember meeting Augie for the first time prior to his diagnosis. It was a beautiful day in a beautiful room with pillars of the community, much like tonight. It was 2002 at Richard Reisman's first ever Excellence in Entrepreneurship Awards for the Orange County Business Journal. Another award event, another award I really didn't deserve. And I don't know who nominated me that day. Maybe it was Michael Cato, but realistically it was probably myself. It was a big room and I gave an incredibly lame speech that day. Had no idea that I would ever be recognized. And then Augie came up and he was the keynote speaker. And he gave a great speech. And at the end of his speech, I leaned over to Rachel Koenig and I said, "You got to introduce me to that guy." So I met Augie for lunch, and I think Michael Cato might have been there, down in Laguna Beach. And we had a great lunch. Augie had it all. He knew a lot. And he made time to share with me, the young guy. I later joined YPO, the chapter that he and Richard Peck were in, because I like cool guys. Augie remained very kind, and I was really impressed by the outreach of his friends and how kind they were to me. I learned one of many lessons during that time. I was the new guy. Everyone else had been there and done that, and they were very focused on sharing, being humble, being helpful, and being uplifting. Shortly after I joined the cult, Augie was diagnosed with ALS. Augie made a strange move after his diagnosis, and he created a charity. He focused on a crazy vision and developed a new way of research to streamline the results. He empowered his powerful buddies to put their kindness to work, and it was another great lesson for the new guy in out-of-the-box thinking, which is what the research was, in the power of the masses, and in contagious caring. CollegeWorks moved very quickly to build a long-lasting relationship with Augie's Quest after that. This award is actually not the recognition of one person, it's the recognition of a great story. It's a story of thousands of college students working in one of the most difficult internships that you can encounter, running independent companies separately, but banding together to raise awareness and funds for Augie's Quest. Augie actually allowed us to make it personal and to really drive home the obligation that all entrepreneurs have and all leaders have to support their community, to support a cause, and to ultimately do what they can to support a friend in need. The organization Augie's Quest is actually the perfect partner for CollegeWorks. The story of Augie starting his business and really starting an industry from the back of a VW bus. The partnership and love between Augie and Lynn is a beacon for everyone in the room to follow and everyone in our company to follow. The group of friends that dove in head first to help Augie and to take one disease off the list and show support and love. And I noticed Air Morad running the flights back and forth to Arizona. Every time I've seen, not every time, but almost every time I see Pat Fusco, he's behind the wheel of the most ridiculously large Sprinter van I've ever seen. Vinny and Jeff and David Pyle, I noticed them doubling down their auction items and always coming to the table, sometimes anonymously. I noticed the Capellos pushing the vision and adding the gas. and really the entire Augie's Quest community is a case study in everything good. It's been a perfect focus for College Works, for Jill and our family, and I've got my parents here tonight from Seattle as well. And for all of you in the room that keep coming every year. College Works aligned with Augie's Quest because Augie and his quest are what the next generation of entrepreneurs want to emulate. They want to be fantastic, revolutionary entrepreneurs like Augie. They want to be outwardly focused, and they want to turn their problems into a cure. So now, a treatment is at the cusp of our collective reach. Our buddy's walked his daughter down the aisle. He's visibly improving every time we see him, and he's got one thing we need to cross off his bucket list that's been on there for a while. This room's raised millions of dollars over the years, and it's time to finish what we started. It's time to drive it to the end. I ask that tonight we continue to dig deep. We continue to give a little bit more than we budgeted and a little bit more than we feel comfortable because we're at the 20-yard line and we're in need of a big push. And it's time to shut ALS down. The College Works impact is due to only $5 per job and 5 minutes per estimate, leveraged due to 35,000 estimates we do every year and 9,000 customers annually. We give palm down. We don't want anything in return. But we're very thankful for the lessons that we've taken, the inspiration that this group provides us, and the chance to be part of this winning team. I want to thank the committee. I want to thank Augie and Lynn, Gretchen, the entire College Works team, and of course my family. It's an honor to accept this award on behalf of College Works Painting. Thank you very much. Namaste.